Good afternoon, everyone. So today is our class pronunciation and speech. Pronunciation speech. Um, we will start today. We will discuss the exercises on page number 23, and we will also go and discuss page 24 and 25. Hopefully, if we have time, we'll discuss these three pages. Um, pronunciation and speech, page number 23, 24, and 25. All right, so let me go to the videos that I have here, and I want you to listen to them. Just give me a second. Okay, so here you go. Pronunciation and speech. Wait a second. Okay. Pronunciation and speech. Yeah, here you go. Okay, um, so we'll listen to or we'll do exercises number exercise number 8.1, 8.2, 8.1 and 8.2. Okay, 8.1 and 8.2. So it's 28 and 29. Okay, here you go. So I'm gonna play the clip or the recording, exercise number 8.1, and then we will answer the questions. Just give me a second, it will start now.
(8.1) Accents. Against. Aspects. Attempts. Axe. Catch. Contexts. Diamonds. Ears. Earth. Grasped. Laughed. Ledge. Next. Risked. Sculpts. Stamps. Tempts. Touched.
Okay, so here we have these words, and we have to categorize them in the first, second, third, and fourth categories. Now, the first category is I will say the words, and I'll categorize them according to the consonant clusters. So certain words have one consonant clusters. Some words have two consonant clusters. Some words have three, and some have four. Now, let me categorize them according to the list that we have here. Now, in the first final consonant sound, here we talk about only final consonant sound. We have the word catch. The cha sound is the just one consonant cluster here. One sound, we have the cha, and we have ears. We have the za sound. We have earth, and we have ledge. So the final consonant sound, we have cha, we have za, we have tha, and we have ja in the words catch, ears, earth, ledge. Okay, two final consonant sounds. So the first one does not have consonant clusters. Now the second one has consonant clusters because we have two sounds here. The first word is axe, A-X-E, axe. Laughed. We have the fa and ta. Laughed. By the way, the ed is pronounced as t. And then we have touched. So we have the cha and the t. So in the second or the final consonant sounds, two final consonant sounds, we have axe or aches, we have laughed, and we have touched. The third one, okay, we have accents, against, aspects, diamonds, grasp, next, rest, stamps. And by the way, the word grasp, the D is pronounced as T, so it's grasp. So the end of the word is SBT, SBT, grasped. And also we have, what else we have? We have rest. Rest, the final D is T, so it is SKT, rest, rest. Okay, the last one is four final consonant sounds. We have attempts, contexts, context, sculpts, tempts. And by the way, I have one of my friends, he reads the word attempt as a timbit. Why he read it as a timbit? It is because this person, has a problem with consonant clusters in the end. So that's why, we want you to read these words and practice them. So the next question, which is 8.2, I'll read and then we will listen. Oh, sorry, we'll listen to the recording here. We have number 29. Please listen.
8.2. Examples.
It was a long jump, but he risked it.
He helped us a lot. 1.
It's my turn next.
2. It's a recording of regional accents. 3.
Don't forget to buy some stamps.
4. I've always been against it. 5.
The question has a number of aspects.
6. She loved diamonds. 7.
It was taken out of context.
8. They grasped it easily.
So here in this question, they want you to do or to know where the words that have simplification and the words that have no simplifications. So simply simplification means that whether they drop a consonant or they don't drop it. Did they drop the S or the T or any of these letters in the end of the word or not? Now let me read the first question, the first sentence, and we will see if it is said with a drop of the consonant, whether they have simplification or not. Listen.
8.2. Examples.
It was a long jump, but he risked it.
He helped us a lot.
See, she said, but he risked it. He risked it. He risked it. So simply the K is dropped out.
1.
It's my turn next.
It's my turn next. Now the bolded word or the word in bold is next. Now she read it as next, so we don't have simplification here. The word is pronounced fully without any simplification.
2. It's a recording of regional accents.
So he said it's a recording of regional accents. So the T here in the second sentence, the T is missed out. The T is deleted. The T is deleted. He read it as accents. Okay, the next one.
3.
Don't forget to buy some stamps.
4.
Here he doesn't have simplification. He read the word as it is. Don't forget to buy some stamps. No deletion here. Now 4.
I've always been against it.
Here also number 4 does not have any simplification, and it is read as I've always been against it. I've always been against it. You feel like the T against it, like the two T's are made as one T against it. Okay, but no simplification here or no deletion whatsoever. Now the next one, which is number 5.
5.
The question has a number of aspects.
So she said, the question has a number of aspects. Aspects. You see that? The T is not pronounced. Aspects.
6. She loved diamonds.
She loved diamonds. She loved diamonds. The D is simplified or missed out. The D is not pronounced.
7.
It was taken out of context.
It is taken out of context. No problem here.
8. They grasped it easily.
There is no simplification here. This is perfect. They grasped it easily. So the sentences that have simplifications or deletion, we have the second sentence, accents instead of accents. And then we have the fifth sentence, aspects instead of aspects. And then we have the sixth sentence, which is diamonds instead of diamonds. Okay, now the next, and this exercise number 8.3. Listen and underline the words you hear. I think exercise number 8.3 and 8.4, you did not do them. I did not ask you to do them. So this will be an exercise for you. Okay, but I'll read the questions and explain them to you. Now, exercise 8.3, here you have to listen and underline the word you hear. Example, I accept or accepted the word carefully, gratefully. This is a very easy question. So you simply need to underline the correct word. Now here we have the first one. Is it paint or pain? The second one, is it designers or designs? The third one, is it go faster or fast? The fourth one, is it trays or trains? Now this is very important because they want you, they want to make sure that you understand perfectly the answers here. So they give you two words and you have to underline one of them. So these two words are in italics. They are italicized. Okay, so question number 8.4. Here we have Anna failed her test to become a news reader for her local English language radio station. Look at the transcript of the news items that she read. Then listen to the news being read clearly, correctly, that the words that Anna pronounced wrongly. So simply, this is Anna in the picture, and she's supposed to work as a news reader, but she failed the test because some of the words are not pronounced correctly. Some of the letters are missed out. Now, your role as a student is to find which words she did not pronounce correctly, which letters she dropped out. She just underline the incorrect words and write the correct words. That's all you need to do. I'll give you the listening part of it, and so you listen to it 2, 3, 4 times, whatever you want, and tell me which words she missed out, she mispronounced. Okay, so, and this is our lesson for today. Today our lesson is abstract. Next Friday, consonant clusters within and across the words. So simply today we are going to discuss consonants in the middle or within the words itself. In the past, we discussed consonants at the beginning of the word, like split, that's at the beginning of the word. And the class after, we discussed the consonants at the end of the word, like finished, or asked. Today, we will look at consonant clusters within the word itself or across the words. Within the words, if a sentence has clusters in the middle, for example, the word escape, it starts with E, and in the middle we have S and K, scape. So the consonant clusters come within the word itself. But also we have consonant clusters across the words. When you have two words joined together, you have across words consonant clusters. For example, you have, let me give you an example, civil servant. Now, civil is ended with the consonant, which is the la sound. Civil, la. Servant is S. Now, if you look at the L by itself is not a consonant cluster, and the sa in servant is not a consonant cluster. But when these two words join together, civil servant, then it becomes a consonant cluster across the words because we have two words together, and that's why we call it across the words. Now let's start and listen to the video or the recording and see how consonant clusters in the within the words and crosswords work. So it's number 32.
9. A.
Escape. Approach. Dislike. Address. Important. Complete. Control. Expert. Translate. 100. Abstract. Expression. Upstream. Exquisite. Excruciating.
Okay, so here in this chart you have three columns. Okay, you have the first column, the second column, and the third column. Now in the first column you have consonant clusters. We have two sounds here. If you look at the word escape, now how many consonant sounds we have in the middle of the word escape? We have the sa and the ka. Scape, scape. You see the sa and the ka. Scape, scape. We have two consonant clusters. Approach, we have also two consonant clusters within the word. We have P and the R. Approach, approach, approach. And the same thing with dislike, dislike. The same thing with address, address. We have two consonant clusters within the word itself. Important. We have M and B, importance. So they underline the consonant clusters in each of these words. Now these words have consonant clusters in the middle, two consonants. Now the third consonant sounds here, we have the word complete, complete, MPL, complete. So we have three consonant clusters. The same thing with control, expert, translate, and 100. Now the four consonant clusters within the word itself, we have abstract. Look at the word abstract. B and the S and the T and the R. Abstract. And we have expression, four consonant clusters. And by the way, we are talking about sounds, not letters. Remember, it is the sound, not the letter. We have upstream. And then the next word is exquisite. And the last one is excruciating. So we have consonant clusters of two consonant sounds, we have consonant clusters of three consonant sounds, and we have consonant clusters of four consonant sounds. Here we have a note. Some clusters found within words can also be found at the beginning of words, like dislike, slow. Okay, so at the end of the word, important, lamb, scape, Scotland, ask, but others can't. Abstract, invisible. So here the note is not very important, but they are saying that some of these consonant clusters found within the word can be found at the beginning of the word or at the end of the word. That's what they are telling you, but that's not important here. Just focus on the consonant clusters within the word itself. Now the next exercise, which is BA33. When a word ending with a consonant or consonants is followed by a word beginning with a consonant or consonants, a new consonant cluster across words is formed. This can be particularly difficult to pronounce when they come within speech unit without a pause. Okay, here they are talking about what? They are talking in point number B. They are talking about two words. When they are joined together, you form a consonant cluster. Two words, when they are joined together, they are forming a consonant cluster. Let's listen, and see how this goes. A33.
9. B.
It's an elm tree.
There's a children's playground.
If Tom can't take you to the film, try Mike.
There'll be 3 suitcases, 2 of Joan's plus my own.
Okay, so here they give you two examples. The first two sentences, they are read together. Two words are read together. We have elm tree. The ma and the ta, they are read together. So if they form consonant clusters across the words between the word elm and the word tree. Elm tree, elm tree. Now the second one is there's children's play. Children's plays. Here we have children's, the S or the Z with the P. Children's play. Children's play. So in the word children, children's, so we have cross consonant clusters because we have the word children and play, children's and play. Together they form consonant clusters. But if you read these two words without a pause, then there will be no consonant clusters, or the consonant clusters will be divided here. As the second example, look here. When consonant clusters are divided by a pause, they are often easier to pronounce. Look here. If Tom can't take you to the film, try Mike. So instead of saying, if Tom can't take you to the film, try Mike, here you just give it a pause and you stop at the word film. You take breath and you continue reading. So it becomes, if Tom can't take you to the film, try Mike. The second one, there will be 3 suitcases. Give it a pause and then start the new sentence. 2 of John's, pause, plus my own. So here, when you give a pause, then you make it easy for you to pronounce these consonant clusters. Okay, within or across the words, sorry, across the words. All right, so we'll skip number C. I will skip number C. I'll go right away to number D, and this number D will explain to you how consonant clusters, across words, consonant clusters across words. Please listen carefully.
D.
Civil servant. Cough medicine. Electric fence. Full marks. Language lab. Vacuum cleaner. Flash flood. Asking price. Present simple. Passive smoking. Television screen.